Things Not Seen, Chapter 2, Part B. Then I think about the gum I just swallowed. It's gone, of course, but it's not. It's just down inside me. And like Dad said, I'm not transparent. Because if I was, I'd still be able to see the gum right there inside of me. So then the gum goes through my stomach and everything. And then what? Only one way to find out. I unlock my door and head down the hall. I'm still shaky on my feet. I've got no visual fix on my place in space. The robe helps, but I really miss my legs and feet. And here's the bathroom report. Most people go number 1 or number 2. I go number 3 and number 4. It smells and sounds, they're all familiar, but there's nothing to see. So it's like this. Something like a glass of water or a bowl of Cheerios starts out normal, and after it goes through me, it won't reflect light. It's too weird. I flush and then open the bathroom door, and Mom's standing there. She blinks, and her eyes bug out as she sees my robe, and then they wander around looking for my face. Are you all right, Bobby? I say, yeah, fine. I usually go to the bathroom several times a day, Mom. Do I need permission now? She gets this hurt look on her face, and for a second I feel like I ought to give her a hug or something. But I don't. I just step around her and carefully float my green robe down the hall to my room, and I shut my door. Then I punch the lock button so she can hear it loud and clear. I get in bed and lie back, staring at the ceiling. I close my eyes and it's dark. More proof that I'm not transparent. If I were, I'd be able to see through my eyelids, right? I shiver, partly cold, partly scared. I pull the electric blanket over me and crank it up a notch. I shut my eyes again and lie still, just trying to think, to calm down. And I guess I do, because the next thing I know, I'm driving this dune buggy at about 100 miles an hour across a burning desert that looks like the surface of the moon. I sit up in bed and I'm all sweaty, and there's a second or two when I don't know where I am or who I am or what day it is or anything. I'm still half in the dream with sand hitting me in the face. There's my alarm clock. It's 1:47, and I panic because I've overslept like I'm late for school. Then everything comes crashing back into my head. I jump up and go to the mirror over the dresser, and there's only my robe. And I can see some smears on the mirror. It's my spit, not invisible now. The robe's soaked with sweat, so I peel it off and put on some boxers and jeans and a t-shirt. And socks, because I remember how cold the floor was this morning. I go down the back stairs to the kitchen. Mom? Dad? There's no answer. Then I see the note on the kitchen counter. Bobby, I couldn't get a sub for my Yates seminar, so I'm prepping now at my office. I'll be in Adler Hall from 3:30 to 4:30, then I'll come right home. I called the office at school and said you had the flu, and Mrs. Savin will hold your homework for me at the office. Dad will be home early, a little before 4, right after a meeting with his team. Don't worry, Bobby. Just watch TV or something. Call me if there's an emergency. Everything's going to be all right. Love, Mom. And then a second note scribbled below that. Bobby, please be careful. Dad. My folks. They never lose sight of the important things, like keeping up with my homework, and poetry seminars, and Dad's atom smashing team. Well, we all know how vital that is to everyone. I can't believe what I'm reading. Watch TV or something? And then call me if there's an emergency? So let me get this straight, Mom. Your kid goes invisible and that's not an emergency? Watch TV or something, the note says. So I say to myself, fine, but I think I'll do the or something part. End of chapter 2.